Algorithm attacks can track self-reporting data, system self-reporting data, like how much energy a computer is using, and use that information to select targets or trigger false alerts. Algorithmic attacks can also disable a computer by forcing it to use memory or by overlooking its central processing unit. Algorithmic attacks are more devious because they exploit designs used to improve energy saving, decrease system failures, and improve efficiencies. New generation of attacks. So today there's a new generation of attacks that involves intelligent selection of victims. In the past, attacks would select the low hanging for the most vulnerable victims. However, today, with the greater attention to detection and isolation of cyber attacks, cyber criminals must be more careful. Broader scope and cascade effect. Federated identity management. Federated identity management refers to multiple enterprises that let their users use the same identification credentials, gaining access to networks of all the enterprises in a group. This broadens the scope and increases the probability of a cascading effect should an attack occur. Federated identity links subjects' electronic identity across separate identity management systems. For example, a subject may be able to log onto Yahoo with Google or Facebook credentials. This is an example of social login. And what happens if something goes wrong? If something goes wrong with this, social security numbers, names, and addresses may be present to thieves, and that could cause a lot of other information to be stolen as well.
Safety and recognition. Safety, next generation emergency call centers or 911 centers use VO IPs instead of telephone lines, and they basically can get hacked a lot easier than, say, a more sophisticated 911 center. TDOS and DDoS attacks are the most common types of attacks on call centers, and they end up shutting down the 911 lines, making it impossible for anyone to get through to anything in case they had an emergency. Recognition, over time, more people have become aware of threats, and they're increasing how they monitor and figure out how to stop the threats from happening. And cybersecurity is one of the biggest threats in national security and the economy. So basically anything anywhere can get hacked, and it will cause big issues. Please like and subscribe.